agreed to do Pony-A-Thon, Equestria Girls was the one I wanted to watch the least. I remember seeing the trailer and being completely uninterested, and I guess I wasn't alone, because everyone hated it. Well, I sat down, I watched it, and it's not as bad as I thought it would be, but that's not saying much. We start off in the Crystal Empire, and Twilight hasn't grown accustomed to her wings yet. But things take a turn for the worse when her element of magic is stolen by a unicorn named Sunset Shimmer, a former student of Princess Celestia, who became a jerk after not getting what she wanted. Celestia shows Twilight a mirror that's a gateway to another dimension, and it opens every 30 moons. Twilight jumps into the portal to retrieve her element. What world does the mirror take her? The human world! And that's when everything goes downhill. Twilight's element is an award at a school dance, and Twilight has to attend it before Sunset retrieves it. Yes, folks, it's this kind of movie. And that's the major problem with the movie. Outside of a few good jokes, it is completely lack of originality. I mean, if you've seen any early 2000s teen movie, you've seen Equestria Girls. It's not a satire of teen movies, that would be funny. It's not doing anything different with teen movies, again, that would be funny. All it's doing is taking all the teen movie tropes you've seen a million times and replacing them with ponies. The mean girl bully, the bland boyfriend, the irresponsible principals, the main character having to go up against the mean girl in order to win something. There are some inconsistencies with the movie. For one, Sunset was Celestia's student before Twilight. Twilight was Celestia's student when she was a little kid. When Twilight and Sunset finally meet up, they look roughly the same age. I don't know, shouldn't Sunset be an adult by this moment? I was waiting for them to explain this, but they never do. In the show, it's apparent that Twilight and her friends are women, possibly in their mid to late 20s. But when we enter the human world, they're teenage girls. The human designs are kinda awkward. I mean, Fluttershy, Applejack, and Sunset Shimmer look good as humans, but characters like Celestia and Luna look weird. They look more like the Gelflings from the Dark Crystal than they do actual humans. Once again, Megan McCarthy is the writer, but it doesn't have the same enthusiasm as Candlelight Wedding. For example, during the climax, Sunset threatens Twilight that she'll break the portal unless she gives her the crown. First of all, wouldn't the sledgehammer just go through it? I mean, it's a portal. Second, Twilight's reasons for not listening to Sunset's demands is a dumb move on her part. Then there's this keep away scene where they throw the crown until Sunset catches it, puts it on, and turns into a monster. Wait, what? Okay, let's talk about the good stuff. I mean, there's a few. I love how they build up the human world. I also love some of the comedy. Twilight's view on the human world is actually pretty funny, and her trying to adjust to her environment is actually pretty amusing. I don't really recommend this one since there are better episodes to watch, but if a kid really wanted to see it, there's no harm. Not the worst, but personally I'd skip it. Why hasn't Wubcake tackled this yet?